So time pressure, not a problem for me. I'm relaxed, you know. Okay. So for understanding and retention, we need to go deeper, not faster. Kind of like the first dog, not the second dog. Because if we don't slow down, we're not going to succeed in teaching effectively. Time pressure is really bad for students, and there's two kinds of time pressure. There's like the tyranny of the clock and the tyranny of the calendar. Both are bad. The clock is like, you have to finish by this time. The calendar is, you have to learn it this week. So we have to learn to slow down. So for example, in classroom conversation, wait before you pick a student. Give a chance for everybody to think, and you'll get more participation and more listening and more thinking. Or another way to slow down, tell your neighbor the answer to the question before I ask you to tell it to the class. Again, after they've said it to their neighbors, they're going to be more confident in telling it to the whole class. Or rephrase what your classmate said. That's another way to slow down. And it's easier to rephrase what somebody else said, and it gives everybody a chance to think about it a little longer. Time is good. So, but normally in classroom conversation, you want to slow down each unit, and you know, the idea that every kid is going to learn everything at the same rate, that's just not how it is. And so I'm going to show you, we mentioned some ways to deal with that. One is lag homework. You teach something in week 1, wait for a week before you assign homework on it. You've already doubled the kids' exposure to it. And that allows you to start the next topic. And likewise with assessments. Week 3 you quiz, week 4 you collect test corrections or quiz corrections. Now you've had 4 weeks for the kids to learn it. Somebody learned it in week 1, they weren't hurt by this, but somebody might learn it in week 4. Another thing you can do is prune the curriculum. If there are too many topics, which is the case in high school, prioritize. If they let you, just eliminate some stuff. If they won't let you, prioritize, give more time to some things, less time to other things. That allows you to teach important ideas many ways. Teaching the same thing the same way will have the same results. Amen. But if you teach fewer things, you can teach them in more ways. So for example, here are different ways to look at multiplying 2 binomials. So first way, I show it with blocks. Second way is the area model. I ran out of time on that one. So another thing is you can put time between related units. So if you teach like 1-digit addition, wait some time before you teach 2-digit. If you teach in trig, you teach the tangent ratio. Wait a few months before you teach, or a few weeks before you teach the sine and cosine. So all those things I've told you really don't take extra time, most of them. But they spread it out, and it reduces the pressure. Constant forward motion becomes possible while reviewing. Assessments. What difference does it make if a student answers this question at 10:15 versus 10:10? What difference does it make? It wouldn't be fair. What? Anyway. Likewise, the quiz or test shouldn't be the end of the road. Give a chance for kids to do test corrections, give them a week, they can get help, they have to write it in their own words, they're going to learn something. That's the goal, remember? And value at home assessments, so here's an example, equations and slope poster. Students may impress you, it's different kids who are going to be good at that. Also, time pressure is bad for teachers. 5 minutes, are you crazy? Any questions? I think Steve wants me out of here. It's been nice. So, when you have time, get in touch and we can go get a cup of coffee and relax and chat at a reasonable pace.